What is going on, everyone? Swift here, and today what I have for you guys is some Medal of Honor Warfighter beta. And I have to say, after the release on Friday, this game has been awesome. I've been totally loving this game. But make sure you stick around because I got some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay coming out still. I still got some gameplay that I'm ready to put up and upload for you guys, and I will get that to you as soon as possible. It's been so busy for me lately this weekend, and most of my game time has been playing some beta, playing this game, man. I'm really enjoying this game. But straight to the gameplay. The game mode you are watching is called Hotspot, and it partners you up with the Fire Buddy. That's what they call it. And my awesome Fire Buddy was with Mags Reloaded. Her link will be in the description. If you have not seen her gameplay, go check her out. I'm pretty sure you have. But anyways, me and her managed to both get an Apache pilot. Now that's the highest score chain, kill streak, point streak, whatever you want to call it. That's the highest one on pretty much any of the classes. And it's pretty much like a chopper gunner, but both of you control it. Now I have to say that the second seater, the person that does it, like, okay, the first one is you're the pilot and you shoot these rockets, but the second seat, it's like a machine gun. It just rains hell over enemies. Now that one's probably one of my favorite ones. So I don't know what to choose, but I mean both is cool because this game mode you get to see both of our experiences, and it's pretty badass. Now the way you'll notice where the score chain works, it'll pop up on your top left of your screen, and you click neither left or right on your directional buttons, and it will give you it gives you two options. One is pretty much like an assault or something that will kind of get you kills. The other one's more of like a support action. So it gives you both options, both different types of options, which is pretty cool. Now there's a bunch of different tiers in this game. There's like a guy that's kind of like a juggernaut, and there's like a guy that's a spec ops where he runs around with a submachine gun, and it's pretty cool because it gives you pretty much a lot of options. There's different guns as well in each tier, and they all have their unique style and different way it works. And there's a lot of character in the guns, and it's pretty awesome. Now the gun that I was using was the F88 Strayer. Now you're gonna look at it and it looks really familiar, and you know exactly what it is. Yes, it is the AUG from Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, etc. Yada yada. But the game title's the F88 Strayer. It's actually really good in this game. Now there's a lot of recoil in a lot of the guns, some of the guns, but they're very manageable. Now you definitely have to tap the trigger, and you don't want to go fully auto just at a freaking far distance, because that's just not going to work for you at all. And this unique class setup that I was using, well, there's not really a class setup. It kind of like gives you a class already made because that's the way the tier is designed. But there's abilities in each class. Now the class that I was using, I can't remember what class exactly I was using, but it was the second to the last next to the Spec Ops. And the ability it gives you is high power ammunition. Now the way I had my control setup is battlefield style. So when I press B, it gives me one magazine clip of 30 rounds, and it's a high power ammunition. Pretty much it does double the damage pretty much. So I pretty much drop the enemies down really quick, and it's an awesome ability, and I like it a lot. Now this game, this game mode I should say, you definitely have to stick with your fire team buddy. You got to work together. It forces you to, because that's the only person you can pretty much resupply or gain some health. Now there you see me pull out the high power ammunition, and I dropped the first guy really fast, and there I get killed. But you'll see in a minute here, Mags calls in her Apache, and we just go to town again, and you'll see the view that she was in when I called in the Apache. And let me get right back into it with this class setup. I try to use this high power ammunition. I try to use it more towards close range fights, because I tend to run into 2 to 3 people at once a lot in this game, and I want to be able to secure the first kill if I can't get the second guy, or if my gun tends to sway and move to the second guy, then I don't kill anybody at all. But at close range, you can pretty much get a triple feed pretty damn good, pretty easily with the high power ammunition. And I like it a lot. And there's other abilities for each tier. Now the tier that Max was using was Spec Ops, and she was running around with the MP7. Now her ability was to do a little split second kind of deal where she could kind of see where the enemy's at. It pops up real quick, and then it spots them. It doesn't really tag them where your teammates can see them, but it allows her to see them, and then she can go for the flank and decide what kind of route she's gonna take. Now the game mode this game mode works like Sabotage from Call of Duty. There's 4 different pinpoints, and it's always random. It takes about a couple seconds till it pops up, and it designates you what you need to do. You're either attacking or defending, of course, and it's a pretty fun game mode, but I kind of don't enjoy the fire team buddy situation, because say if I wanted to play solo, it's kind of harder to rely on your other teammates and stuff, and etc. But I didn't pretty much get to all the things I wanted to in this video. I just kind of wanted to get this out there, and that this game is pretty much badass. And if you haven't tried it, definitely download the beta at least. Give it a shot, and see if you can decide to get this game when it releases. And it releases October 23rd. I'm definitely getting it. I've been waiting for a while, and I finally got my friends to actually try the beta, and they've decided that they're probably going to get it, most likely. So that's about it, guys. On my next upload for Medal of Honor, I'm definitely going to give more tips and more feedback on this game. Remember, follow me on Twitter, subscribe if you like what you see, and I'm out.